What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Doobie Den, and tonight it is the weekly RevX Wrestling Review, hosted by yours truly, Buddha Fire, along with my tag team partner and co-host of the show, MJ Hat. And man, for a go-home week, this has not been great.
Yeah. It's been a slow ride is kind of the word I want to use here. It's not been good, man. Just things have been different in the world of WWE for the past couple of weeks, and not to mention everything else that's been going on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
we just had as I said, like there's no wrestling news for the week. There's really been no developments in any wrestling this week. It's been a go-home week for Saturday night's main event that sadly I think is only 4 matches long.
Yeah.
And so Hat's going to get us started on some Raw. He's going to cover Raw. I'm going to cover SmackDown, and then after we cover the shows for the week, we do have our predictions for tomorrow night's Saturday night's main event. Now we will be doing that video on Sunday, just so everybody knows. It'll be Sunday before we drop the results video from tomorrow's event, because Hat's taking little men out trick-or-treating, and we like to do these things together. So that being said, hope everybody's doing well. Hat's going to get us started with some Raw this week.
All right, guys. So Raw came to us from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. We started the show with a recap last week, and Jay winning the Battle Royal and the face-to-face with CM Punk at the end. Jay then comes out, yeeting for way too long. They probably ran it back. I know they ran it back once, but they didn't need to do the CM Punk run back that they did. That was kind of awful, wasn't it?
It was. It done nothing.
Bad.
It done nothing. I don't think it done
so
anything.
Bad. Kills airtime. That's what it's for. Punk says Uso has what it takes, but how far is he willing to go? Says he needs to be champion. Uso says Saturday night. He's going to find out. Man, how are you feeling about Jey Uso and CM Punk? Where do you... I know we discussed it a little bit.
I think Jay's just there because of the simple fact that he's been world champion not too long ago, and they're trying to keep him relevant. As far as anything really goes, I feel as though it's just keeping him in relevancy right now.
Well, I think you and I can both agree that he's heading into a storyline with his brother, right? Mm-hmm. Like, that's... Okay.
Definitely.
That is going... I'm going to go ahead and spoil a little bit here. That is going to influence my pick later. But let's talk about the first match of the night. It was the Intercontinental title, which has been on the line a lot recently. Dominic Mysterio is it was a number one contendership for the Intercontinental title, which has been on the line a lot. Dominique's a fighting champion, if you ask me.
Agreed.
It was Rusev and Penta. So, pretty hard hitting. El Grande Americano interfered, though. And because of that, we got no winner. Man, I don't care for the El Grande Americano skins. And I say skins because that's exactly what they are.
Oh, yeah.
You and I both know that's Ludwig Kaiser, Pete Dunne, and that other guy.
Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate. Then we got a backstage segment with LA Knight. Says he needs to get back on track, and whoever wins the world title, he's got next. Yeah! LA Knight, still think he's being underdone by Raw. He's a good competitor. His character needs a development. It needs a change. I think he's over the top. I think he's good. He has the potential to be a new age Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Or Rock, or Triple H. I mean, that's kind of what they have going. You're absolutely right. That's kind of what they have going for him right now. He's like a Rock or Stone. He's more, I guess you'd say, more of a Stone Cold with the vest and everything else. But having like Macho Man or Hulk Hogan's colors, for that matter, come on now.
Oh my God, that was ugly. That was so bad. That was so bad. The next thing we got, Pierce. Hello. Pierce is on the phone and says it's official now. Judgment Day come in demanding a tag title rematch. Pierce says one of them will take on Sheamus tonight, and JD steps up. JD, man, showing some cojones and saying he's going to take on Sheamus. What did you think, man? JD growing fucking set of balls.
I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I thought he was out of his fucking mind.
I mean, who in their right mind wants to take on Sheamus?
Sheamus, I think solidly is like 275 pounds of muscle, right? JD weighs 195 soaking wet. He gives up almost 100 pounds to Sheamus. I thought he was out of his damn mind.
I have to admit, I was impressed with him later, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Next matchup was Nikki Bella taking on Roxanne Perez. In a match driven by Nikki Bella, Roxanne Perez finds a way to sneak out the victory via Pop Rocks. Judgment Day attack after the match, but Stephanie Vaquer makes the save, which leads us into a tag team match next week, if memory serves. So,
yeah, I believe you're right.
Roxanne and Nikki Bella, this storyline is defunct, right? Like, there's zero interest in it.
I'm going to say that I'm kind of surprised that Nikki Bella took a loss to Roxanne Perez.
I think it was just to build her character.
You might be absolutely right.
Because they're wanting to book Roxanne strong, and I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But Nikki Bella was never strong. So
no,
just because she was on top, she got there by her own ways. Bailey gets shown on X
right now
promo.
Right now is the time I wished I had and his name is John Cena. That'd have been a perfect time for that.
Yeah, no shit, right? Bailey gets shown on X doing a promo, and then we get Lyra and Bailey backstage. This is how they got their tag team match with the Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair.
Mm-hmm.
They spoke out on X, or Bailey did, and challenged them. And honestly, I like that we've expanded into social media for some of it.
Yeah.
This is fine. This is great.
Yeah.
I don't so much care for when they were doing the Speed Championship stuff. Does that make sense?
And I mean, the Speed titles are still around, but not.
Yeah, but when was the last time they were defended?
That's a good question.
It's because it's been a while.
I don't even remember who the guys' champion was. I know that the girls' champion was Sol Ruka. She just had it. She just had to reclaim. Who?
If memory serves, El Grande Americano.
That makes sense.
So
that does make sense.
Usos backstage. Jimmy calls Jay out, basically. Yeah. That happened. They had a makeup sesh. I thought it was here, but
it's later on.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep. It's right after this match. Braun Breaker. Match number 3. Braun Breaker versus LA Knight. Man, I like both these guys, but this match was very hard-hitting.
It was.
Braun Breaker, he destroys LA Knight via spear. He gets the 1, 2, 3, and we got to talk about it, man. Did you see the botch? Because it
I will say that the finish was solid. Braun Breaker, to be as big and built as he is, to be able to nip up like he did, duck underneath that double axe handle, and then hit that beautiful spear. You can't ask for better craftsmanship when it comes to it. Breaker has the tools to be that champion. They just have to give him the opportunity.
Yeah. The next thing that happened was Jimmy and Jay made up, just like I was talking about. Then we got match number 4, which was JD McDonough taking on Sheamus. Probably the shocker of the week here. McDonough defeated Sheamus with a Spanish fly, and Sheamus went with him. He took it willingly.
Oh, yeah.
And it chef's kiss, man.
We just discussed that. 275 versus 195, and takes a beautiful Spanish fly. It's 300 pounds almost, doing a full front flip while protecting JD doing a backflip. And that move still came out looking, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, it hit gorgeously. However, Finn Balor did hit Sheamus with a shillelagh while the ref wasn't looking for the win for JD McDonough. That's no surprise. I'm fine with it. We need at least one DQ finish per show nowadays.
That wasn't a DQ.
Whatever. Well, I mean, you're right. It wasn't a DQ, but
It was
an
interference,
spot.
but we do need that. Hey,
What's up,
C
C?
Engineering, how you doing, buddy?
Welcome in, buddy. I I don't so much mind when teams help each other, even if they are heels. That
Yeah,
doesn't bother me. It's when it's done every single week. You
I
know,
agree with that. I do agree with that.
Sheamus taking a shillelagh from Finn Balor while fighting JD McDonough.
Hmm.
That's okay. I'm cool with that. Just saying.
Right, right.
Pierce and Maxine Dupree. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
I'm
you're good.
sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Continue.
Pierce and Maxine Dupree are in the back, and Dupree says she wants to make sure she's ready for anything Becky Lynch has to throw at her. She's not ready for her match just yet. So I do believe that this match was originally set to be on this card.
It was. It's been a fun night. Got
Have
quite
you
a few
seen?
kids trick or treating. Yeah, I feel that. This is probably the first year that we've had a bunch of trick or treaters. I'm very happy about tonight. I have no candy left. Like my bowl is empty.
Trick or treaters because I live in the boonies. So
I was actually happy to see that my bowl is empty.
Let's talk about Maxine Dupree for a second. Let's focus on this for just a second.
I want to know what she's talking about that she needs to be ready for.
To fight Becky Lynch for real.
Yeah.
Like without getting... Because she's not won legitimately yet. It's been a count-out finish, and it's been a DQ finish.
Yep.
Those are her wins.
So how can she get that actual victory over Becky Lynch?
No, well, she needs training. She needs practice. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I would like to see Maxine beat Becky for that title. And I like Becky. I like Becky. But Maxine Dupree would be a great transitional champion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she needs to hang on to it. See, you're more than welcome to come up on the stage there, bud. If you are ever so interested, we'd love to have you. Charlotte and Alexa are backstage. Asuka and Kairi interrupt, saying they're not worthy of being champions. I disagree with that.
Agreed.
Bliss and Flair say they will be happy to face them after they take care of Lyra and Bayley. So, does the thought of the Kabuki Warriors being women's tag team champions, does that entice you at all?
No. They sucked with them to begin with. They ain't gonna do any better now. So I mean, what's the point in having them have the titles if they can't really do anything with them?
It'd be different if Io was still the women's champion and they were
fair.
still a unit.
That's fair.
Backstage, Judgment Day say they handled business and now want their title shot next week. And Pierce agrees and says it's official. Man, I think Judgment Day were just sour, but I don't think they're going to get their tag titles back. What do you think?
Oh no, I absolutely agree with that. No, this is just first contenders. I feel as though when you lose titles, you are entitled to that rematch. Like it's always been a thing.
Sure.
But in the last couple of years, it's kind of became a thing of the past. It's like, oh, you lose, and you go back to the bottom of the board basically to come back up. I don't feel that's right, but I don't make the rules, you know.
Fair, 100% fair. This match right here, match number 5 and the final match of the evening for Raw. Lyra and Bayley. I keep calling her Becky for some reason. Lyra and Bayley taking on Flair and Bliss for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Honestly, this was a freaking banger.
Oh, yeah.
And the girls proved why they're the champs.
Absolutely.
Flair and Bliss, I mean.
Absolutely.
This was very much a PLE type main event. I'm glad we got to see it on television and we didn't have to wait a week for it. That's
Agreed.
Awesome. The finish scene, double natural selections from Blair and Fliss. Wow. Flair and Bliss.
There we go.
So, after the match, Kabuki Warriors attack everyone, which is no surprise. The heel work on this show, it was okay. I don't think our faces are doing enough. And maybe that's just me.
Maybe that's just booking.
Maybe it is. I mean, I get needing your heels to look big and bad and scary and needing them to impose. But man, overall, what are your thoughts on Raw? What do you think?
Raw was better than SmackDown was this week. I will be the first to admit that. I
Agreed.
gave the show a solid 4.
Yeah,
Thought the matches
I'm
were
right there with
good.
you.
We had Shocker of the Week and Match of the Night both be different for once, and that's actually a plus. Like
Yeah, that's rare.
normally your Shocker and your Match of the Night run coincide with one another. So to have the Shocker being JD beating Sheamus clean ish for the Judgment Day for that matter. And then the
Yeah.
match of the night being the ladies at the in the main event just tearing the house down. That's
Yeah.
why I gave this show a solid 4. This show was a good go home show for Saturday night's main event.
No, it's 100% better than most Raws.
Yeah, that's for
100%
sure.
better than
That
most
is for
Raws.
sure.
But yeah, that pretty much that's all I got for Raw. You wanna tell us about SmackDown there, buddy?
All right, guys. SmackDown comes to us from Salt Lake City, Utah, from the Delta Center. We open the show with Tiffany comes out, cuts the music off, basically says, Jade, I ain't waiting until Saturday night. Come on, let's go ahead and do this. This brings out Nick Aldis, who says, you're not in full 100% shape. Until tomorrow night, you two can't touch one another. Tiffany says she's not waiting. She starts talking some more smack. Jade Cargill comes out. Nick says the same thing to her and then calls out security. Tiffany don't like this. She goes to get an attack in on Jade, but the security guard just beautifully catches Tiffany, puts her back down, and points her back towards the ring. So I would say this was an okay opening segment. If they would have got the brawl a little bit, I feel as though that it would have been better. But where they didn't get the brawl and it was just kind of a
Do you think that they were really worried about hurting their champions?
no, not at all. That's why you see the freaking security guard just catch her and put her down and just point. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want nothing to happen. After that, we get a promo package for Ilya Dragunov. He says that now that he is the United States champion, he is going to take on all comers coming and going. And that actually leads us into the first match of the night, the U.S. Open Challenge match. Ilya Dragunov defended against... Now, before we get started with this, and I'll tell you who it is, let's go ahead and cover the fact that before the match starts, there's a backstage segment where Solo tells the Motor City Machine Guns that the MFTs are the next in line for the tag team titles. MCMG don't really like that, and they bring up the fact that a year ago they beat them in their first defense of the tag team titles. And Solo tells them basically, well, that was a year ago. I guarantee you tonight that's not going to be the same.
Right.
So then we come back to the ring, and Fraxium's music hits. And Nathan Frazier looks like he's coming out to answer the open challenge call. As he's coming down to the ring, Tommaso Ciampa comes out and basically comes to the ring with him, looks at Ilya and says, you're not going to give it to this worthless piece of shit, basically. To which Nathan defended himself. They go back and forth, and Ilya tells him, look, he was honorable enough to come out and everything else. You didn't do that, so you need to go to the back and let me fight this man. Talking about Nathan Frazier.
Yeah.
So that's who ends up being the opponent for Ilya tonight is Nathan Frazier. And I'm telling you guys now, this was a hard-hitting affair. Like, these two men, I mean, they gave Nathan Frazier the A+ effort tonight, and, man, he did not disappoint. But in the end, Ilya showed why he is champion when he power bombs Frazier and then hits the H-bomb on him for the victory in the 3 count. Now, after the match, there was an awesome show of respect between the two as Ilya pulls Nathan up. They hug. They raise each other's arms. They show mutual sportsmanship and respect. Nathan gets out of the ring, and then Ciampa decides he's going to attack afterwards. This doesn't go over too well with Ilya. During the commercial break, as a matter of fact, Johnny Gargano comes out and Axiom comes out, and there's a big 5-man brawl that leads out into the back. Well, Ilya's in the middle of this. He finally separates one team one way, one team another, and Tama Tonga picks up the belt and hands it to him and says he's got next. And then does the
I don't know, man. I'm really impressed with Ilya Dragunov. I really think that he's come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
like a long way.
And the cool part or the interesting part to it was backstage, we had both Ilya and Tama Tonga standing side by side, and you could obviously tell that both of those men had jacked up during their injury cases. They both been out with injury. They both just came back, and they both are in probably the best shape of their lives, give or take.
100% agree. 100%.
Right. Moving along, match 2 was a singles match. It was Kit Wilson, who, if anybody don't know him, and that's perfectly okay if you don't, he is one half of Pretty Deadly. I guess the other guy's out with injury, so they're having to do something to keep him relevant, I would assume. But they put him against Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo Hayes is on this path to get back to his winning ways and show why he is him. So this is a very fast match. Carmelo Hayes picks up the victory, even with outside interference from The Miz via the first 48. And once the match is over, Carmelo's looking for Miz, can't find him. Miz finds him, attacks, hits skull crushing finale, and leaves him laying in the ring to end the segment. What do you think about Miz and Melo still going at it now?
Listen, this needs to be settled. It needs to be done. Miz has been around a long time, and yeah, Melo's young and dumb, and I just want to see some sort of conclusion to this story. It's went on long enough. Yeah, they broke up. Cool. Can we fight now? Like, yeah. That's where I'm at.
Like, if anything, they should have had a match tomorrow night. Like, give some undercard a little bit of time and effort, and 4 matches tomorrow night, guys.
100% agree.
4 matches.
100% agree.
Backstage segment with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. It was just like a short interview to where Alexa says that she's going to take care of Nia Jax. Which leads us into match number 3, which was a singles match. Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Before this match even started, we get a backstage segment with Sami Zayn and Nick Aldis. Aldis tells Sami Zayn to stay out of the MFT's affairs because he doesn't need to be there. And Sami Zayn says, okay, I'll sit this one out. Cody Rhodes enters the picture. They embrace. Rhodes tells Zayn that he was very impressed with what he done with the U.S. title to keep up the good work. Zayn, of course, appreciates that. He leaves. Aldis asks Cody if he's read over the contract and he's good. He says yes. He says, I have to ask this. Did you have anything to do with the attack on Jacob Fatu? To which Cody says no. Which I can't see Cody really going after Jacob Fatu for any reason. Like, not in that aspect. But, I mean, again, we could have a hell of a heel turn with Cody being the assailant. That could be an interesting process there.
Heel turn. I would love to see a Cody heel turn so bad.
But anyway,
I'm so ready for it.
I am too, but I don't think we're going to get it, guys. I'm sorry to say, I don't see them actually turning him a heel. However, they finally do start the match, and Jax is in control 95% of this match. The finish sees Jax going to set up. Charlotte actually comes up on the apron and interferes, allowing Bliss enough time to kick her in the knee, hit her with the drop kick, and then roll Nia Jax up, which is, as bad as I hate to say it, probably one of the smartest things you can do, especially when you're Alexa Bliss and you're like 4'0" and 100 pounds. Just saying.
I 100% agree with that.
But match was dominated by Jax, honestly. Do what?
It really was. I'm a huge Alexa Bliss fan.
Yes,
you
are.
Have been.
Mm-hmm.
She is a very, very 5'0" bunch of fury.
5 feet of fury is what they used to call her, and she is every bit that.
I know that. I think I don't so much care for Charlotte. I don't so much care for the tag team, but they're doing work right now.
They are doing work, and they're bonding into a solid tag team. So
yeah,
keep an eye out, guys, because they may keep the tag titles on them for a little bit. And honestly and truthfully, I can't really say I'd complain.
I'd like to see 2 more title defenses first.
All right, so next part, I want to like kind of, hey.
Thank you, Joker. Appreciate the follow.
Joker, for hat there. Now the next part I want to get into, we've seen these little vignettes on on the social medias. Some boots coming into the picture, some shoes coming into the picture. Well, they finally released that tonight, and it's a commercial for WrestleMania 42 in Vegas. And it's got Punk, Rhodes, Roman, Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, Triple H, all sitting around a poker table. Looks like, they're going for their high bids or whatever. But they didn't really show it. Like, they showed the little small... But it's so stupid, guys. Like, I thought they were setting up for something really solid with that, and they just... They pooped that into the water.
We all thought that was going to be Jericho coming back or Andrade coming back because they boxed him out of AEW. But
so no, I'm gonna read this just how you have this on here, because I swear to you, it is the best way to describe this. We get a stupid Chelsea Green segment. The only thing positive that comes out of that is next week we know that Chelsea Green will take on Giulia for the United States Women's Championship.
Did she ever get a rematch? Do you remember?
I don't remember her getting a rematch. And it goes back to what we were talking about earlier. You don't get a rematch, and they push you down to the bottom of the barrel, and now you have to fight your way back up.
Sure.
So match number 4, guys, was the main event of the evening. It wasn't the main event of the night, but it was the main event of the evening. And it was the tag team match between the Motor City Machine Guns and the MFTs. This was, like I said, it was the main event of the evening, and this match was subpar at best. Like, subpar at best. This match was crap. Like, they could have done so much better, and they just did not. It was crap, guys. MFTs get the victory as Solo gets involved, setting up the coat threat from Tonga onto Chris Sabin for the win. After the match, the MFTs attack. Ray Phoenix comes in to try to make the save, and Tala Tonga ends up destroying him. Shinsuke Nakamura comes out soon after, and unfortunately, he gets dropped as well. MFT stands strong to end the segment. I'm telling you, man, if they continue to book the MFTs the way that they are, this could be a very scary fact. It could be just like the Bloodline was when they first started out. Dominant, scary, like nobody wanted to step to them. And right now, with how the booking's going, they're doing really well with the MFTs. Please, Triple H, for the love of God, don't ruin that.
I don't think the MFTs would be that bad. I'm not a fan of Solo Sikoa. I do not like the MFTs. That's just me. But as far as workers go, there's a good set there. And I think that when we get to Survivor Series, I'm saying this now, so document it, whatever. That's going to be our heel team. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Like,
MFTs
that's where I'm at.
Definitely are one of the 5-man squads.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
All right, backstage, guys, there's another segment with Aldis and McIntyre. He asked McIntyre if he looked over the contract and everything was good. McIntyre is strangely cheerful during all this. And just, yes, I sure did. We're good. I'll see you out there. To which Aldis looks very confused, and, well, I'm sure everybody did.
Rightfully so.
So they go over the match card so far for next week, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys that we got Ray Phoenix versus Tala Tonga. Got Ilya Dragunov defending the United States Championship in an open challenge match. And you got Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax, and I didn't put it on here, I'm sorry. But you also have Chelsea Green versus Giulia for the Women's United States Championship. So both U.S. titles will be defended next week on SmackDown. Get ready for that. Final segment of the night, guys, is the contract signing for the WWE Championship. They bring Cody out first, and he does his normal spiel, but instead of asking everybody what they wanted to talk about, he tells everybody Happy Halloween. Drew McIntyre's music comes out, or hits, he comes out. Cody signs the contract first. McIntyre says he won't sign it because he doesn't want to get screwed, and it's lopsided. He doesn't want a count-out victory for Rhodes. He don't want a disqualification victory for Rhodes. So he wants to make sure that he's not going to get screwed out of this match. Go ahead, because you've got something on that mind, brother.
Oh, you know it. I think that's fair.
I do think that's fair.
I don't think Drew McIntyre's wrong for asking for that. He just got disqualified justified last week.
Exactly. So no,
Like,
I feel as though that McIntyre was justified in asking for what he asked for. To which, of
sure.
course, you get Face
Now,
Cody going nuts. Okay, if that's
yeah,
what you want, I don't need a easy way out to beat you. I'm going to beat you, blah, blah, blah. So this, of course, makes McIntyre happy. He signs the contract. They start talking shit to one another as normal. And then McIntyre has to go into Kafabi full way and be like, so, you should be at home with your kids taking them trick-or-treating. By the way, what was their names again? And of course, with anybody, like, if you start talking about family, you're going to get pissed off. So Cody Rhodes starts to attack, but Drew McIntyre knew exactly what he was doing. So what did he do? He hits the Claymore on Cody, and then the best thing of the night was seeing Cody Rhodes go through a table as solidly as he did. That was a hell of a spot. Drew McIntyre stands tall to end the show. I feel as though that's probably going to be match of the night tomorrow night.
I agree, 110%.
But anyway, guys, that does end SmackDown. So SmackDown, what do you give SmackDown tonight, man?
Honestly, it was not an impressive show. I had a hard time getting behind any of these matches.
Mm-hmm.
They need to close off some storylines, and as far as like Tommaso Ciampa and stuff being out there, that really kind of threw me off too. You might not agree with me, okay? Because it's pretty low. 2 from me.
2?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not even going to argue that tonight. I think 2 is a solid. I think 2 is a solid for this show because this show was just absolute. 4 matches, way too much talking, a crappy ending segment, crappy starting segment. Yeah, 2 sounds like a good number for this show tonight. Sorry, guys, if y'all thought that it was better, please make sure to hit us in the comments. If you want to come up on stage and talk with us about wrestling, it's in the chat. Please make sure to do that. We are more than welcome to have you all on. We prefer to have you guys on so that we can actually talk wrestling with you guys. Now, with that being said, we got Raw, we got SmackDown. Unfortunately, there's no wrestling news to cover this week, but we do have one more agenda at hand, and that is the predictions for tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event. So if you wouldn't care to read the card to me, we'll go over the matches, and we'll decide who we think's going to win.
Give me just a second to get situated.
Sure thing.
All right, so I'm going to do this from the bottom up because that's how these matches were listed, okay?
All right.
For the first match, we're going to discuss Dominic Mysterio taking on Penta and Rusev. Your thoughts, sir?
Well, I'm a Dom person. I think Dominic's doing some wonderful work in the ring and out of the ring, being a double champion and everything. So my vote goes to Dominic Mysterio.
Okay. I think that because this is a triple threat match, there's no disqualifications, and Dom excels in that kind of environment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see them take it off of him, but I think they're about to. So, man, you and I are going to have to disagree on this one. As I say, Rusev.
Oh, no. Already. We're first match in and we're already picking different people. That's crazy.
Yep. I know. It's unusual, right?
It is unusual. But it does
happen. The next match on the card is the WWE Women's Championship. It is Tiffany Stratton taking on Jade Cargill. Your thoughts?
See, this one's a tough one. Because I'm really 50-50 both ways. The reason I say that Jade might win is because they're selling the knee injury with Tiffy. But then again, Tiffy's on a 18-1 streak for the year, so I don't know if they're going to drop the title off of her yet. That being said, I'm going Tiffy.
It's still Tiffy time in your eyes, huh?
It's still Tiffy time in my eyes.
I'm inclined to agree. I don't think it's time to take it off of her just yet.
I agree.
I think that Tiffany she's going to have a good 2025 no matter what. We're almost to the end of the year. I would like to see her hold it till Mania. This is the one title I would like to see her hold, but that's unlikely with her knee, like you were talking about. There is a
Yeah.
real chance Jade Cargill could take this title. I'm not going to sit here and deny that, but Tiffany, I think, still has the upper hand. So, um, match number 3. There's only 2 left. Remember that. Let's talk about CM Punk versus Jay Uso. Go.
Okay, so we talked we touched on this a little bit earlier. Okay, guys, like we did actually discuss this and touch on this a little bit earlier. My thought process on this is that Jay Uso is just there because he's been a former champion, and it's just to make him stay relevant. Hat and I were talking earlier, and Hat believes that they're going to put the Usos in a program against one another working, and I'm inclined to agree. I think they're setting it up. I think that Jimmy Uso does something tomorrow to cost Jay the title. My pick is 100% CM Punk.
I'm inclined to agree with that 110%. Normally, when it comes to the main titles, you and I have a little bit of a debate, but on this one, I think we're seeing very level here. I see Jimmy coming out fucking shit up for Jay.
Yeah.
Pardon my French.
No, you're absolutely right. That's exactly how that's going to go down.
And of course, the highlight of tonight, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Your thoughts?
This is going to be a sad fucking card.
It is.
4 matches. It
is.
And they're probably going to run this 3 hours, guys. Starts at 7, I think. I'm pretty sure it starts at 7. It's only a 2 hours. Okay, so a 2-hour show, 4 matches is solid. Because just as well as I do, there's going to be some kind of program in the center of it, some kind of a shoot interview, like something like that. Hey, congratulations on your follower goal, bro. 190 at 190.
Oh, cool.
Let's go, baby. You're almost up to 200.
Did somebody else?
I guess it was
Thank you, Joker.
Yeah, it was Joker. But
appreciate you.
I think that we will see a good card tomorrow night. I feel as though that Drew and Cody is probably going to be match of the night, no doubt. But I don't see them giving Drew the title, so I'm going to say Cody Rhodes.
All right. Before I say what I'm going to say here, let me first express that Drew McIntyre as a worker is not a bad guy. He plays a great heel. He fights a great fight. He's very well in shape. He very much has the capability, the knowledge, the prowess. That he's got the experience. Like, he is what you would want in a heel champion.
Agreed.
However, Cody Rhodes, I don't think he's going to lose this belt again until Mania.
And that's disappointing.
It really is. I hate to say it, but...
Wait, this isn't STFCL unless you count that one episode in Voyager with The Rock in it.
That's true, JP.
I think I've seen clips of that episode. That's interesting.
You have. I've showed them too.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. No doubt.
I gotta say Cody, man. I 100% have to say Cody. And again, it's not because Drew doesn't deserve it. He totally does. But Cody's Cody.
Yeah.
And right now, he is the face of the company. He is the name on every billboard. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes. That's who I'm picking. So, there you go.
All right, guys. And with that is going to conclude this week's episode of the RevX Wrestling Review. We got you the Raw recap, we got you the SmackDown recap, and we also got you the predictions for Saturday night's main event.
Before we end, there is a slight topic you and I needed to let people know. Next week's review will not be taking place. We have some business to attend to, some family business. So just very much please understand that I personally will not be live all weekend. And Buddha is taking a break for a little bit. So
Which, if you
if
follow
you
me on
would
Twitter,
just,
you would understand as to why.
yeah, or if you're in the Discord,
Or if you're in the
you
Discord.
guys have the knowledge. Um, I won't be home. I will be with Buddha. So just keep that in mind. And we will be here Sunday for Saturday night's main event. And I see we're about to run into ads. I just please, guys, understand that next week we will not be live. Okay,
Just do us a favor and send us some positive vibes. Like
please
that's
and
all
thank
we
you.
really ask for. But with that, guys, this does conclude this week's episode of the RevX Wrestling Review. It's a 3 for the week. We got a 2 for tonight.
Yeah,
We got a 4 for Monday, so a 3 in the middle. We've done
yeah,
predictions again for Saturday night's main event, and tomorrow we'll watch it. Sunday, guys, we will bring it to you. Hat will be live again. I'm taking a little hiatus for a little bit. Again, personal reasons, personal issues
yep.
that I don't want to get into on this. Sorry. However, I will be back probably around the first of the year. I will still be doing the RevX Wrestling Review with Hat every Friday night, except for next week. Again, please remember, we will
Yeah.
not be live. We will not be on at all next weekend. With that being said, Guy, you got anything else to add?
No, guys, tune in Sunday as I'll be doing STFC Sunday, and we'll have Saturday night's main event. I'll post in Discord the times. So
All right, guys. With that being
that's it.
said, yeah, I'm Buddha Fire, and that's MJ Hat, guys. We are Revolution X, and we appreciate you all. Until next time, we'll catch you on the flip side. Later, and peace
Love
out.
you guys. Be good.